If you have more than $10,000 sitting in a regular savings account right now, you need to hear this. Because while you think your money is safe, it's actually losing value every single day. And the people who understand this are quietly transferring wealth away from people who don't. This isn't a conspiracy theory. This is basic math that banks hope you never learn. Quick disclaimer before we dive in. I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only. You should consult with a qualified financial professional before making any financial decisions. Now let's get into it. Here's what's happening right now in 2026. The average savings account in America pays about 0.46% interest per year. Some of the big banks, they're paying as low as 0.01%. That means if you have $10,000 in a typical savings account, you're earning roughly $46 a year, less than $4 a month. Meanwhile, inflation, the rate at which the cost of everything goes up, has been averaging between 3 and 4% annually. Let's be conservative and say 3%. So you're earning 0.46% while your purchasing power is declining by 3%. That's a net loss of 2.54% per year in real value. On $10,000, that means you're effectively losing $254 in purchasing power every single year. It's not disappearing from your account. The number stays the same, but what that money can actually buy is shrinking. Over 10 years, you've lost over 25% of your money's real value, a quarter of your purchasing power, gone, just sitting there. This is the silent wealth transfer. Your wealth is being transferred to people who understand how to make money work for them, instead of letting it rot. Now you might be asking, why would banks pay so little interest? Because they can, and because it's wildly profitable for them. When you deposit money in a bank, they don't just hold it in a vault, they lend it out. They use your money to make car loans at 6 to 8%, mortgages at 7%, credit cards at 20 to 30%. They're making massive returns on your deposits, and they're paying you 0.46% for the privilege of using your money to do it. The spread, the difference between what they pay you and what they make, is how banks generate billions in profit. In 2025, the big banks made record profits while savings account rates barely moved. You're essentially giving them an interest-free loan that they're using to make money hand over fist. So what do? Because you do need some cash accessible for emergencies, for short-term goals, for life. Here are your alternatives, ranked from safest to more aggressive. Option 1. High-yield savings accounts. Right now, you can find high-yield savings accounts paying 4.5 to 5% interest. These are FDIC insured up to $250,000, meaning they're just as safe as your regular bank account. Banks like Marcus by Goldman Sachs, Ally Bank, American Express Personal Savings, they're all competing for deposits and actually paying you fairly. $10,000 in a 4.5% HYSA earns you $450 a year instead of $46. That's nearly 10x more for the exact same level of safety and the same level of liquidity. You can still access your money anytime. Option 2. Money market funds. Money market funds are mutual funds that invest in very short-term, very safe securities. They're currently yielding around 4.5 to 5.2%. They're not FDIC insured, but they're regulated by the SEC and considered extremely safe. Your money is accessible within 1 to 2 business days. Vanguard, Fidelity, Schwab, all the major brokerages offer these. Option 3. Treasury bills or T-bills. These are short-term government bonds. You can buy them directly from treasurydirect.gov. The 3-month T-bill is currently yielding around 4.3%, the 6-month around 4.2%. These are backed by the full faith and credit of the U.S. government. They're as safe as it gets. The downside, your money is locked up for that period. But if you ladder them, buy some 1 month, some 3 months, some 6 months, you always have something maturing. Option 4. Short-term CDs, or certificates of deposit. Some banks are offering 3-month to 12-month CDs at 4.5 to 5%. Your money is locked for that term, but it's FDIC insured and predictable. If you know you won't need a chunk of cash for 6 months, this could work. Now let me be clear about what I'm not saying. I'm not telling you to pull all your money out of banks and put it in crypto or stock market speculation or gold buried in your backyard. Your emergency fund should still be liquid and safe. 3 to 6 months of expenses should be in something you can access immediately without risk of loss. I'm saying don't leave it in an account paying 0.46% when you could have the exact same safety and liquidity at 4.5%. And I'm definitely not saying to keep just $250 in your checking account and move everything else. You need working capital for bills, for daily life. This is about where you park your savings, your emergency fund, your cash you're not spending this month. Here's what you do today. Step 1. Check what your current savings account is actually paying you. Log in and look. Most people have no idea. Step 2. Open a high-yield savings account. It takes 15 minutes. Link it to your current bank. These accounts are designed to work alongside your regular checking. Step 3. Move your emergency fund and any cash savings over. Not your daily use checking account, your savings. Step 4. Set it and forget it. You don't need to do this monthly. Just stop letting your wealth silently transfer away. If you have $20,000 in savings, moving from 0.46% to 4.5% means you'll earn $808 extra per year. That's $67 a month you're just leaving on the table right now. Over 10 years, that's over $10,000 in interest you won't earn by staying in a regular savings account. This isn't about getting rich quick. It's about stopping the wealth transfer from you to the banks. The banks are betting on your inertia. They're betting you won't check, won't compare, won't move your money. Don't let them win that bet. Your money should be working for you, not just sitting there quietly losing value while banks profit. Take action today. Your future self will thank you.